Azimio coalition leaders have again descended on the ruling Kenya Kwanza government, unleashing the hammer and tongs. Led by ODM party leader Raila Odinga, the leaders have maintained that the country has not moved on from the August elections that he claimed were flawed.
Wakenya wote bado wako na majonzi kwa sababu uchaguzi imemalizika, lakini sherehe hakuna. Wakenya wana huzuni, na mimi nimesema tunapodhiki baadaye mwishowe kuwa na faraja.
The leaders say Kenyans were not happy with what he termed as the doctoring of the election results, adding that time is coming when the public will rise up and put a stop to the incessant meddling of the electoral process.
When Raila rings the trumpet, is a call to duty to make Kenya a better place. A leader who is prepared to go to prison for his own country, who is prepared to die for his own country, and compared to these others who are prepared to steal in order to get political power. We don't belong to the same church. Don't belong to the same church. And I'm going to plead to the churches also. We may abuse the pulpit. Churches have also been used to bring wrong leaders. You go to Russia and Europe, is full of examples, even popes who have brought down societies. So the churches, the principles that you preach.
The leaders who were speaking at the burial ceremony in Bondo said the nation did not celebrate the outcome because their decision was not reflected on the results announced by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission Chair Wafula Chebukati.
And I can tell you, in the next 1 year, you're going to hear less about Mama Mboga. You're going to hear more, give us a little bit more time. You are going to hear less about jobs. They are going to say, Uhuru spoiled the country. Uhuru is not the president now. You knew he was president. You knew what Uhuru was doing. So when you have taken over, you are out of order to talk about Uhuru. Tell the people of Kenya what you're trying to do and what you're going to do for there to be change in the Republic of Kenya. We are prepared to continue with this fight, and we are behind our leader, Raila Amolo Odinga. And I urge you, as Kenyans, as patriots, and they are not just Luos or Kikuyus. You've seen Kamau here. We've got Taitas, we've got Masais.
They have castigated the Director of Public Prosecution, Nuruddin Haji, over the jailing of Sirisia lawmaker John Waluke and dropping graft charges against other high-profile individuals within the Kenya Kwanza sphere.
The nation called Kenya deserves respect. The nation Kenya must be led by patriots. The nation called Kenya must be a nation of principles and laws. Laws which are immutable. I cannot see a court in Kenya which can take Waluke to imprisonment for 67 years and let him go, and somebody is charged for stealing more than 100 times of what Waluke is accused to have stolen, and you set him free. That is impunity Otiende was talking about. We must not have impunity at all, at all, at all.
Big criminals are being freed, and they are known criminals who should belong to jail, and yet they have been freed by the Director of Public Prosecutions. I don't know whether he's Director of Public Prosecutions or Public Executions or Public, I don't know whatever. But he's not a Director of Public Prosecutions because he has never prosecuted anybody.
Siaya Senator Oburu Odinga has reprimanded Director of Public Prosecution DPP Nuruddin Haji for heading to pressure from the government to drop charges against leaders.
Nuruddin Haji, why do you succumb to pressure from Ruto to free people who are known criminals in Kenya? People who stole money in the in the ex-telecoms, people who stole money in power, Kenya Power, people who stole money in all these parastatals, including Aror, Kamarer dams. They are being released from prison under Ruto. And Ruto said he was going to fight corruption. Is that the way to fight corruption? You don't fight corruption by freeing criminals. You should be arresting more criminals and charge them and take them to court, not to free those who are already charged and then reward them. He is rewarding the criminals with big posts